Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we'll be kind of doing our own thing over here as WCW and ECW. Well, they're doing their own war now, and we're just going to watch as they fall. Well, we've got a big match to open it here. Last week they were having a hell of a fight in the main event in that tag team match. And of course, Goldberg and Austin, they were victorious. They won the match, and we instantly thought, damn, future tag team title shot for Stone Cold Steve Austin and Goldberg. Nope, that was not to be the case as Goldberg laid Austin out after the match. Not one spear, not one jackhammer, 2 spears, 2 jackhammers. Stone Cold Steve Austin isn't here tonight. He's scheduled to be in action over on Nitro as Kane going to be in singles action with Goldberg. Well, you've got to thank Triple H. He's going to lead Team WCW. Of course, this Invasion pay-per-view that is going to happen in all of a couple of weeks. And ECW and WCW, one of them will no longer exist. The question is who? You've got to think Triple H, man. If you're going to put together a 4-man team to go up against 4 of ECW's best, you've got to have Goldberg in that team. I mean, surely Triple H, I know Triple H and Goldberg don't get along, but you've got to put the ego aside and put the best team out. And surely Goldberg has got to be on Team WCW. The man is a beast. But time will tell. We know Triple H is going to lead Team WCW. Don't know who's on Team ECW yet. I suppose you're going to need to find that out on Nitro. As Goldberg, him and Kane, they went at it in that tag team match last week, and well, they are going to go one-on-one tonight. Goldberg, of course, picked up the victory. Wait, was it? I can't even remember. I only made the video yesterday. And oh, well, he runs at Kane, but Kane, you can take nothing away from Kane. He can stand toe-to-toe with them all. As Kane here with a belly-to-belly. Yeah, it was Goldberg who pinned The Undertaker. See, this is why you take notes. As Goldberg takes down Kane. Well, Goldberg dropped the WCW champion Stone Cold Steve Austin last week. I've seen Goldberg and Austin go at it before. They've both beat each other. And it looks like Goldberg's done with teaming with Austin. There's Kane right now. And Goldberg, man, just right back up to his heel. He got caught with the spine buster. Kane just shoves him down. Kane, man, throwing Goldberg around. We expect the Rock and Roll Express over on Nitro to decide who they want to face. They've got a tag team opportunity against whichever set of tag belts they want. They're going to choose the Undertaker and Kane or the Dudley Boys. I don't know about you, but don't get me wrong, they're 2 teams I wouldn't want to stand up against, but I know which one I'd rather have to take on in a fight over another. As Kane into another cover here. Got to take more than that to keep Big Bill down. As Goldberg. And oh, big clothesline there. Goldberg, we've been getting some matches out of the Series X so far. We've had 2 episodes on it. They've been awesome. Let's hope we can keep that continuing. Some entertaining matchups we've been getting. Scoops him up, everyone's second favourite. Kane just lifted up and dropped on the top rope. Something he doesn't experience a lot of is the boot right to the spine. And a stomp on the arm here. Goldberg just grabs a hold of Kane, just throws Kane across the ring. You do not see that happen to Kane very often. And over the top rope, down to the floor. This is the kind of treatment Kane is not used to. That little spin kick there to the midsection. And Kane though. Oh, Goldberg out the way there. Is Goldberg and oh, snaps him on the floor. I still never changed those ring mats. Back into the ring they go. Goldberg got caught with the right hand. And a big backbreaker. Into the brutal neck wrench. Everyone's favourite move. And oh, Kane is going up high. And Kane, we know what he likes to do when he's up here. And Kane coming off the top rope. That flying clothesline is Kane into a cover. A big man flying off the top rope, but Goldberg out at the 2. And Kane just going to pull him right back up to his feet. And Kane, and well, Goldberg might not be a good night for you as the chokeslam connects. Pulls the leg back on Goldberg, who gets the shoulder up again. Good God, and Kane in shock a little bit there as old Kane here, and Kane deadlifting Goldberg with a powerbomb. And oh, Goldberg shoves him off. Goldberg right onto him, another shot on that arm. And Goldberg with the brutal neck wrench of his own. Oh, victory via neck wrench. It's only ever happened the once. And well, he's stalking him out here. He hasn't speared him. Usually when he does one without the other, it doesn't end very well. But Goldberg is going to scoop Kane up. Jack! Hammer. I was going to say knife there. I don't know why. I completely blanked what a jackhammer and a jackknife was. Well, Goldberg didn't need a spear tonight. He scooped. I just went, Jack. God damn it. Is it knife or hammer? You know when your brain just farts and you can't think of anything? Well, Goldberg victory over Kane. Didn't land a spear, but the jackhammer was enough. Kane flying off the top rope. And Goldberg kicking out of the chokeslam from hell. But a brutal neck wrench followed by a jackhammer was enough to keep Kane down. As Goldberg with a big victory over Kane tonight. As Goldberg doesn't appear to be over here. He's asking for a microphone. Alright, so I've been told that I've got a rematch clause to challenge Diamond Dallas Page for the WWF Championship. Well, nuh-uh, I don't want it. I want my rematch clause. That means I've got a shot at a World Championship. So you know what? I don't want to face Page. Page, you won. Congratulations. But I want to use my rematch clause for a shot at a World Championship for Stone Cold Steve Austin. You think you're so smart because you've still got the WCW title after I lost my championship? Well, I'm better than you, Steve. I've proved it before and I'll prove it again. I don't care about this WCW, ECW crap at this Invasion pay-per-view. Austin, I want you one-on-one, and my rematch clause will be against the WCW champion. That's what I want. That's what I'm demanding. It will be me and you at Invasion. Like it or not. Stephanie, Vince, yous better make it happen. And well, Goldberg doesn't want to use his rematch clause against Diamond Dallas Page. He wants Austin. He wants Austin at Invasion, which is meant to be ECW versus WCW. Goldberg doesn't care. He wants Austin. Okay, well, Vince, Stephanie, you heard it. He said you better make it happen. Ball's in your court. Well, we are being joined by the Great One here. Well, he ain't wasting no time. He is coming out. He is going straight for the microphone. Well, the Great One, The Rock, is out here because, well, if Bill Goldberg doesn't want his rematch with Diamond Dallas Page for the World Heavyweight Championship here in the WWF, well, DDP, last time me and you met, I believe I was victorious. So how about Diamond Dallas Page goes one-on-one with the Great One? And well, wait a minute here. Well, that is true. Goldberg wants to use his rematch clause not to face a rematch with Page, but he wants to face Austin. And well, it's no secret that this man, who put in one hell of a showing last week, has said that he wants to be champion again. He got a taste for it. He's main evented 2 WrestleManias. He has become a bona fide main eventer in this universe. Whoa, Rock. Let's go back to the pay-per-views. Because if I remember correctly, you had a shot at the WWE World Championship and you lost. And I had a big match against Shango and I won. So what the hell puts you in position? What, because you're Mr. Hollywood? Because you've got some magic face that gets you what you want? Whoa. Well, it's the test. The toughest test of them all. The Rock says, I get it because I'm The Rock and I'm the people's champion. Well, I worked my ass off to finally become world champion. Not 1, but 2 Royal Rumbles. Blah, 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 blah. The Great One and the people don't give a crap about your Royal Rumble victories. Wait, I see it. Test. There's one way to settle this. You read my mind, Rock. How about tonight? Main event. Test versus The Rock. What do you think of that? The Rock thinks you're going to get your ass kicked. See, I don't believe me and you have ever went one-on-one. Correct, Rock. But we were in that fatal 4-way. Remember? WrestleMania. A couple of years ago. And it was me that booted your head off in that match. And it was me who eliminated you first. Ooh, well, congratulations. You pinned the People's Champion, The Rock, 2 years ago at WrestleMania. Let me get you a medal. You haven't went one-on-one with the Great One. And we'll do that tonight, me and you, and we'll see just how good you think you really are. Oh, shut up, Rock. Everyone knows deep down you don't want to be here. I'm the man. I've worked my ass off to get up here. Yeah. Test is the name, and it's the test you ain't gonna pass tonight. And it looks like we've got a main event for tonight, people. Test and The Rock are going to go one-on-one as both men want a shot at the WWF Championship, currently being held by WCW's Diamond Dallas Page. Test and The Rock. Well, it's going to happen tonight in the main event. And well, we're going to have some singles action here as the WCW Tag Team Champions, the Dudley Boys, and of course Little Spike. Well, last week the Big Show, he tried to take on both Dudley Boys. Big Show wants his hands on Spike after that humiliating loss a few weeks ago. The Big Show is dying to get his hands on Little Spike Dudley. Right now, though, it will not be a handicap match like last week. Instead, it's going to be Devon Dudley going one-on-one with the Big Show. And, well, let's see what's going to happen with this one.
And his opponent, standing 7
as
feet
the Big Show.
weighing in at 385 pounds, the Big Show.
Now, he has not been in a good mood. Of course, losing the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam to Rhino in a cage match. That humiliating loss to Spike Dudley a few weeks ago. Hell, he lost last week to the Dudleys. It was 2-on-1, but it's 1-on-1 tonight. Big Show and Devon, but he wants his hands on Spike. His eyes are glued to Spike Dudley. As Big Show, well, it's 1-on-1. Devon pulled the short end of the straw on this one. As Big Show. Man, Big Show is all over Devon right now. Just slapping him about the ring. Well, Devon, he's a tough SOB, that's for damn sure. Oh, quick kick to the knee there. As Devon eats the corner. Oh, that's just a slap there. Nothing fancy about that one. Right into the ribs. Well, we got a huge main event tonight now. Testing The Rock. Gonna go one-on-one as Big Show here. What is he trying to do? And oh God, Big Show releasing a bit of frustration here. Caught with the elbow. And oh, Big Show taking over the top rope down to the floor. Look at Bubba making his way round. Changing his mind when he sees him go up to his feet. Big Show straight back into the ring. And Big Show with a headbutt. And oh, Devon with a running neck breaker. And now just going to hold him down. Devon keeping the Big Show down. Oh, eating my words there. And hitting back. A big shot. Well, Devon's holding his own here, that's for damn sure. And Devon and Big Show. This is what took him out last week. At least he got the height on him this week. Last week he barely got him off the canvas. And Devon, man, this would be I've got to be honest with you, this would be another bad loss for the Big Show. This is Booker T territory now. As Devon, jeez, even better height that time as the Big Show. And oh! Two saving graces, man. As Devon is all over the Big Show right now. And old Big Show drops that leg. Well, Big Show. And oh, Big Show is stalking him out here. And Big Show round the throat of Devon, the showstopper. And Big Show just laid Devon out. He's into the cover on Devon. And oh, the referee took. And yeah, Big Show's shouting at the referee, you took your sweet ass time to make that count. And Big Show is in no mood now. The referee did take his time there. That is for damn sure. It's Big Show right now. And oh! And oh! A big spear by the Big Show. And oh! Devon! Well, we know Big Show started utilising a spear as his invisible straps are coming down. And Big Show is looking very mean right now. Spike and Bubba can do nothing but watch. As Devon kicked out of one. I don't think he's going to kick out of two. Big Show shouting at the referee, hurry up this time. That's one. That's two. What? Oh my god. His console is just boosted. He's injected steroids into these guys. As Big Show can't believe it right now. Big Show. I don't know about this. Big Show. Jesus! A huge splash off the top rope! It's Devon. And oh! This Big Show is fired up. Big Show. There's Big Show right now. And oh my god, Big Show's up on the ropes. Big Show with a superplex. Oh my god. And Big Show. And Big Show. No, wait a minute here. I know. Oh, I still need to change the announcers tables. I really need to take notes. It's the problem with recreating the universe. There's Big Show here. And oh! As Devon into the steps. And well, Spike is staying away. And I can't say I blame him. As Bubba's trying to block here. And there's your block for you. And I think we know what Big Show's got on his mind. And oh God, Devon keeps kicking out. No, but we might not be kicking out of that one. And a third choke slam through the announcer's table. As Big Show into the cover. And that done it. Well, the referee, I guess it's not a DQ to throw someone through an announcer's table. If you pick him up and hit him with the table, it's a DQ, but apparently putting him through it was more than legal, I guess. I mean, Big Show here, he kicked out of 2 of these from Devon. But my God, Devon was not staying down in this match. And Big Show, I mean, everything Big Show threw at Devon, he just kept kicking out. Well, he never kicked out with a chokeslam through the announcer's table. And the Big Show who wants his hands on Spike. But Bubba, he's holding Spike back, trying to get Devon up. Big Show, man, he's pointing to them. He's letting them know, I'm coming for you, you little runt. That's going to be you that gets that treatment next. As well, backstage here in the locker room, Jericho's got a camera crew with him. And wait a minute! And Jericho going after Steve Corino, who got that victory over him last week. Lion Tamer is locked in, and he's screaming at Corino. You want to get involved? You want to cheat to win? You think you're going to do that to me? Ask him! He's telling them to tap, locking a Lion Tamer and Steve Corino. And well, that's what you get for what you done last week. And Chris Jericho, obviously not finished when it comes to these guys. I didn't create a... Damn it. See the little things you forget, by the way. The little things you forget. Damn it. I never put the Hardy Boys into a stable. Damn it. I knew there was something. Before I started this, I told myself there's something I haven't done. If you're new to this universe, I've had to recreate the whole universe. Because I couldn't transfer the data from Xbox One to Series X. So unfortunately there's just little things that I forget to do. So yeah, I forgot to put the Hardy Boys into a stable together. So whoopsie doodle, that's my bad. Well, anyway, people, the Hardy Boys to be in action here, and Lita will be in action later on tonight, defending the Women's Championship against Sable, who threw out a challenge to Lita, and Lita was more than happy to accept. Now, I said earlier that Team WCW would be stupid not to have Goldberg in their team, but of course Goldberg has now said he doesn't give a crap about that match. He's challenged Austin for the title at Invasion. He wants the WCW title on the line at Invasion. But when it comes to Paul Heyman and Team ECW, how can he not look at the two guys he has called the future, the next big things in professional wrestling? How can he not look at these two for Team ECW? Paul Heyman personally recruited these two for his ECW faction. This has obviously been Paul Heyman's plan all along, and he is obviously looking at these two to be his guys. He wants Brock Lesnar and he wants Batista to be his guys in the future for an ECW company. And if he can win at Invasion, that is what he will have. And in my personal opinion, how does Paul Heyman stand by the ECW originals? Are they the ones to get the job done at Invasion? Or does he put out the next big things? Does Brock Lesnar and Batista make that team for Paul Heyman? Paul Heyman has to be very smart with the team he chooses, and I think he could do a hell of a lot worse than putting the next big things, Brock Lesnar and Batista, into that team. Hell, you tell me in the comments, who do you think should be, or what should that match be? Because I'm not going to lie, I don't even know. What should be Team WCW? What should be Team ECW? What should that match be at Invasion? Who do you put in each side? You know, WCW, do you stand by the originals? Same with ECW, do you stand by the originals, the heart and soul, the men that bled? Do you look to the future of ECW? If Paul Heyman wants to build a new brand, a new ECW, does he need these guys in order to do it? Does he need Batista and Brock Lesnar to get it done? Time will tell. But as I said, I think he could do a hell of a lot worse. Having these two, they picked up a huge win on Nitro in the main event last week. Batista and Brock Lesnar defeated the Jersey Triads, Diamond Dallas Page and Canyon, in an Extreme Rules match last week on Nitro. They are facing former tag team champions, the Hardy Boys, tonight. And you've got to think, man, they are the guys you look at. As Brock looking for the Brock lock. And he's got that leg locked up behind his head here. But oh, Matt Hardy able to use his heel there. Well, the Hardy Boys had many a moment in this universe. As Jeff, this would be a huge win for the Hardy Boys, don't get me wrong. As I said, Paul Heyman, Lesnar and Batista. As I said, do you stand by the originals? You know, your Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, Sandman, Cactus Jags, the ref, takes a bump, but he's right back up. As Jeff comes off top rope, middle rope, sorry, with a sunset flip. And it's the same with WCW. Triple H going to lead the line. Does he stand by his boys? The Click. We haven't seen Sting and Flair since that Hell in the Cell match at King of the Ring against the Brothers of Destruction. You know, do you try and get the two guys that are WCW through and through? Sting's the heart and soul of WCW. Do you get him in? What way do you go for that match at Invasion? As Brock Batista shouting abuse at Jeff here. And, oh, snaps him down. Double team there by the Hardy Boys. And shot right on that ankle. Matt Hardy in control right now. And oh, Batista! That brute force. Matt with a shot to the arm. And oh, Matt takes him down. So this would be a great win for the Hardys. But Batista and Brock, got to think they want to be. They must, deep down, they two must want to be in. Especially if they're being looked at as the two guys that are going to be the future of an ECW brand. Then you've got to think that the two of them want to be in that match. But as I said, who do you go with? Who do you take? As Batista jumps up, makes that tag to Brock, who just sheer force, man. Brock Lesnar's just a beast, and oh man, Beast just hurt his knee. As Jeff Hardy right onto him. And oh, Jeff though, using his speed, rolls through, drop toe hold. The Hardy boys, man, they have the experience. Brock now right into the leg on Jeff now. Jeff hits his way out. The Hardys might be young too, but they have got experience more than Brock Lesnar and Batista. Only a one there. The tag there. Hardy boys going to look for a bit of double team here as they take Brock down, and the Hardy boys with their double team. And oh, but Brock this time reaches up, makes the tag to Batista. And oh, but Batista comes in, went to kick Matt, but Matt caught him. And Batista oh, Matt. And oh, and Batista just dropped a jackhammer, the move that put Kane away earlier tonight. And Batista didn't even go for a pin off of that jackhammer. Well, Goldberg put Kane away to open the show tonight with that move. Well, some ECW fans in the arena tonight cheering for Batista. There's Batista right now. And and Matt Hardy with a rake to the eyes. Well, you've got to do what you've got to do as he reaches under side effect. As Matt Hardy sending by the rest would be some upset. You've got to think these two big guys being set up for the future. And Matt Hardy is stalking out Brock here. With Batista, sorry. As a twist of fate. And man, he out of it instantly. It'll take a lot to keep these two big men down, you better believe it. As Matt Hardy into the head scissors here, laying in some shots in the top of the head. And I think Batista might just have been popped open the hard way. That was a tag apparently. Looked a little funky. As Jeff had his eyes glued to Brock there, and that's it, your time wasted as Batista, and that's what happens when you waste time. Caught in a huge spine buster there. Not enough though. As in, oh god. And oh, wait a minute, and Batista, what's he going for here? And Batista's got Jeff Hardy locked up in something. And Jeff Hardy and Batista. The Batista's biting, that's for damn sure. As well, he let it go. Probably not the smartest move by the young Batista there to let go of that hold. Oh, well, Brock sees the opportunity to go for a pin here. Well, he went for Matt there, gave Jeff a couple of seconds to get his mind together. And Jeff Hardy. The Manhattan drop, drops him down. And Jeff Hardy. And Jeff Hardy now with a twist of fate. There's Jeff. But just like that, Brock, man. He's just going to deadlift him up here. As Brock Lesnar is stalking out Jeff here, as he's going to look for that F5. Connects. As he hooks the leg of Jeff Hardy. And it's over. Well, we saw that. Man, you just saw Jeff completely fight back and just to get absolutely dropped. And the next big things is exactly what they are in Paul Heyman's eyes. And as I said, do you put these guys in that match? Are they Team ECW at Invasion? I mean, it's safe to say Goldberg doesn't give a crap about being part of Team WCW. You've got to imagine he's one of the first names on that team list. But do you put these two in that match? I've got to say, I think you're an idiot if you don't. These two men are beasts. You put these two in front of anyone right now, they are going to give you one hell of a fight. Well, this man got a huge victory last week. Edge went one-on-one with Bret the Hitman Hart and got the 3 count. Talk about something to fire you up. Edge said in an interview that, yep, he is. Said that was quite possibly the biggest singles win of his career. Defeating Edge and face himself. Defeating Bret in a singles match. Someone he looked up to, a fellow Canadian. As pissed off as Bret Hart might be, Edge knows how big of a victory that was. Well, he's got an ECW opponent tonight. It's not Extreme Rules, but he's going to go one-on-one with Masato Tanaka, who dished out some amount of punishment to Test last week, but Test somehow came through and managed to get the victory, and Tanaka shook his hand after it. Tanaka might represent ECW, but he's got nothing but respect, and he's more than happy to go one-on-one with the young Edge tonight. But can he take the punishment that was dished out to Test last week? Because I was shocked at what Test took. Hell, I think a lot of yous were. But Tanaka, well, here we go. This would be another huge win for Edge, by the way, if he pulled it off. It's Tanaka, though, going to use his strength. Definitely got more experience. A former ECW World Heavyweight Champion. And Edge, with a smack to the face, is right back into the tie-up at Tanaka around the back. We've still got The Rock versus Test to come tonight. As Edge. Oh, round the back. Tanaka's experience, I said, can Edge take that punishment? Because God knows how Test took it last week and went on to still be victorious. As an a knee strike there. And Edge right onto him. And a knee to the back. As Edge sends him into the corner. A clothesline through the back. Well, Edge, Tanaka, Edge has got him on the outside. He's in control the now. I say this would be another huge win for Edge. I know Bret Hart might be looked at as the bigger one, but Tanaka's still a former world champion. A very well experienced superstar he is. As Tanaka and an Edge eats the ring post as we're at the count of 7 here. And Tanaka gets him back into the ring after eating the ring post, but he walks in. Edge catches him and drops him, man. A knee right in the gut, and Edge pouncing into the cover. Hell, Masato, Tanaka. You saw what Tanaka and Mike Awesome done as a team against Conan and Scott Steiner. Does Team ECW, man, do you take Tanaka and Mike Awesome, two former ECW heavyweight champions? How do you not take those two? That's it, people. I mean, what do you do when it comes to... What do you do when it comes to these guys? And big shot by Tanaka there. Fired up. Mike Awesome. Masato Tanaka could be a hell of a bonus in the hole when it comes to Team ECW. I mean, imagine that for your team. Tanaka, Awesome, Lesnar, Batista. As Edge drops him with the Impaler. And drops an elbow on him. Didn't go. I thought he might have bounced onto a pin, but he goes for it now. I guess he just thought an extra elbow would be worth it. And Tanaka kicks out. And Edge, man, out of nowhere there, dropping the execution. And Edge, well, he took Bret Hart down with a spear as he's stalking out Tanaka, who jumps right over it. But it all catches him, flapjack. Edge choking Tanaka now, man. If he'd landed that spear, it could have been a 3 count, but man, Tanaka, his agility right over the top. He went, and look at Edge, man. He's, after that win over Bret, he knows how much he wants to get this here. As Tanaka caught him with a jawbreaker there. Tanaka now, Irish whip brings him back. Bounced off each other there. Tanaka, though, caught him in the midsection. And, caught with a back elbow and takes him down. I think Tanaka busted with that elbow. Better watch out, I'll just piss him off. But first things first, it's time for another brutal neck wrench. Everyone's favourite move as Edge catches him. A shot on the arm, goes behind, but look at Edge, man, he's not giving out easy. And a suplex. And Edge, he's stalking again. And Tanaka might not be aware of the spear. He put Bret Hart away with it. He needs to get into that pin. He's got Tanaka down. And Edge with another huge victory. Go, Edge, go! Another huge victory for Edge. Glad did the execution. And man, oh man. He managed to fight back on again. He missed a spear, but he got it the second time. And Edge with another huge victory, man. Bret Hart last week, Tanaka this week. And Edge knows it, man. He feels it. He admitted months ago that he feels he's destined for bigger things. And he knows he can push on. He's a former tag team champion, hardcore champion, European champion, intercontinental champion. He knows what he wants to be. And he wants to push on and get there. And wins like that is what gets you to the top.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
And well, first things first, the challenger. She put out the challenge tonight. Sable obviously getting that victory over Jazz makes her feel so good. Jazz, man, she's not even on any of the shows this week. Not after the beatdown she took off Jackie and Alundra last week. Her head get pounded off the concrete floor. There was no reason for it, but man, Jazz absolutely decimated last week on Nitro. And Sable obviously feeling very cocky to throw out a challenge to face Lita. A challenge which Lita did not hesitate to take. Bring it. One-on-one with Sable. And well, the lovely Lita, along with Ivory and Trish the Dish, the women of WWF, gonna watch her back. And well, as Lita, Women's Championship on the line. The main event is coming soon, man. The Rock and Test. It's not officially a number one contendership match, but DDP needs an opponent.
The challenger from Jacksonville, Florida.
Now Sable, former women's champion, and well, she's feeling cocky enough to try and go for it. Lita, man, she can't wait for this. As Owen, Lita catches her straight away. Lita's looking forward to this one. A chance to get Sable one-on-one, you better believe it. As Lita sends Sable off the ropes. Oh, Sable though catches on a knee. Right to the gut. And just takes her down. Now, don't underestimate Sable. That's what Jazz done. She is a former women's champion. Hell, she's power bombed a man before. And oh well, Lita wrapped up here. And another takedown. As Lita Lita, man, who done the unthinkable at SummerSlam, actually retained that championship in a Battle Royal, a match that was very much against her. Sable, how does the top turnbuckle taste? Well, she's about to give everyone second favourite. How's the top rope taste? As Lita into the cover. As Sable missed. And Sable here going up onto Brett's rope and down with a bulldog. Lita went for a shot there. She might have been trying to go for a setup as Sable grabs a hold of her and a Sable bomb. Not going for a pin though, man. Just right back onto her, pounding the head. That's what they were doing to Jazz last week on the concrete floor. And Sable hooking the leg of Lita. Lita went for a kick, but oh man, Lita's out. That was pretty much a 1. I don't even think the referee hit the 2 there. And a shot in the corner. As Lita takes her down with the head scissors. And a sit-out bomb. And Lita going for the inverted twist of fate, Jeff Hardy style. And oh man, well, it's a bit of a funky ankle, but she's going to go for it. Lita with the Lita salt. Oh, she got booted in the stomach there. Oh, but Lita catches a leg, able to trip her down. And in desperation move, Lita into a half crab in the centre of the ring. Lita must have felt those boots right into her midsection, the way she came down on that moonsault. And look at that, Sable pushed her off with ease. And Sable, where's she going with her? Lita might have taken herself out with a moonsault as Sable up high. And oh, Lita holds on. And oh, a mini version of Jeff Hardy's Swanton bomb there. As Lita onto her again for another twist of fate. And Lita now into the cover. Is that going to be enough? And oh, Sable. And Lita going again here. I'm not sure this is a smart move. Lita. And oh, and again. Onto the knees this time. And oh! Sable just booted her in the head. And Sable. Bomb! A Sable bomb. As into the cover, the leg pulled back. And oh, Sable! Good God, man. That match went crazy at the end. And Sable is the new women's champion. Lita twice went for the Lita assault. First time she got boots right in the gut. This second time, knees right in the gut. And then Sable just booted her head off. Smacked her with a Sable, but a second Sable bomb of the match. And Lita cannot believe that she has just lost this match. Sable has just won the belt, which means once again the Women's Championship will now be known as the WCW Women's Championship. Well, moving on, main event. We've had a title change. Been another night of interesting matches and moments, that's for damn sure. And well, The Rock, who came up short at the Bash at the Beach, Him and Austin were just rock bottoming and stunning the hell out of each other.
Making his way to the ring.
But The Rock, who him and Diamond Dallas Page, yep, they have faced before, back when the invasion first kicked off. DDP targeted The Rock. And well, The Rock is targeting Page this time. The WWF Championship. And you know what? Test has a point. The Rock failed to win the WCW title from Stone Cold Steve Austin at Bash at the Beach. Test, however, did win that last man standing match against Shango. And well, The Rock, he didn't do anything last Monday night. Test, though, he had a hell of a match with Masato Tanaka, and Test was victorious. So I've got to agree with Test in this one. He, without a doubt, he's got more right to step up and challenge Page than The Rock does. The Rock comes back from Hollywood, challenges Austin for the title, fails, then instantly challenges Page for the title, and he's meant to just get it. That's not how it works. This man here's worked his ass off the last couple of years to finally become world champion. Fair enough, he lost it to Shango. Shango, of course, then lost it to Goldberg. The feud between Test and Shango went on, but well, we ain't heard a word from Shango since, well, we never really heard a word from him in the first place, but we ain't heard anything about him since Test crushed his skull against the ring post. Hell, that wasn't the only thing that happened in that match. Test took a few hits too. Slams into the steel steps, put through the announcer's table. Test launched himself off a ladder to the outside, putting Shango through a table. These guys whooped each other. Test has won 2 Rumbles, main evented 2 WrestleManias. Came up short at the first one, but he beat big sexy Kevin Nash the second time round. Test has worked his ass off to be in the spot that he is in. Well, this isn't officially a number 1 contendership match. Vince McMahon has not said that. This is more just these two. Vince is watching, you better believe it. Vince wants that WWF title brought back to the World Wrestling Federation, and well, these two are arguing for it. And here we go as Test scooped The Rock right into a backbreaker there. And well, The Rock with a belly to belly and a boot to the back. And Test right now. Man, back and forth between these two right now. And, oh, wait a minute. And that's the music of the WWF champion. And there he is, Diamond Dallas Page. Well, I guess he wants a closer look at this one. And, well, The Rock. Yeah, he sees him. And Page is telling him, I'm just out here to watch. Test as well sees Page. Both of them looking at Page. Both of them want Page. And The Rock sees him, but oh, Test ducks. But oh, a shot to the midsection. As I say, the back and forth right now as The Rock just sends Test over the top rope. Diamond Dallas Page, the World Wrestling Federation champion, just out here to watch. Test back up onto his feet, big right hand. As in, oh, and a reverse DDT on the outside. As Test now, oh, scooped him right onto the apron. Oh, The Rock though trips him. Back of his head took a hit on the floor there. And The Rock got to get him back in the ring. And well, Diamond Dallas Page, both these men are wanting a match with Page. Page is out to watch. Clothesline through the back, The Rock falling into the cover. And The Rock goes for a brutal neck wrench. The people's favourite move. And well, The Rock, he's always cocky, that's for damn sure. Nope, Testo Rolled him back. As Test into the corner. And oh, there's a boot for you. And we know he likes to utilise the running boot. And oh, there's the running boot. And he hits the double one in the corner. Oh wait, Test, we saw this last week. And Test is looking for the test drive. And it connects. He put Tanaka away with it. And The Rock is down. And The Rock got the shoulder up. Good God. And well, the test drive, it might have put Tanaka away last week. But it didn't put The Rock away. 2 running boots as well, man. Good God. Got one in the corner, then hit him with another. We know Test has got a lot of manoeuvres. We know he likes to hit out with that running boot. The pump handle slam. Flying elbow. We now know he's got the test drive. Let's not forget the gut wrench powerbomb. We've seen him win with near enough all these moves as The Rock goes for a spine buster, but boom! He got planted with a DDT. It's Test into a cover. No, Test. And oh, The Rock threw that off instantly. Test went for a cheap one there. I've seen him act like that in a while. He's up to the feet. And The Rock is fired up here. Test just keeps getting up, keeps coming at him. As The Rock now up onto the shoulders looking for a Samoan drop. Into the cover off the Samoan drop. Only a 1 count again. Oh, Test fired up there. And oh, but no, The Rock dropped him. Centre of the ring. We have seen The Rock tap people out with a sharpshooter before. And Test is locked in a sharpshooter. And oh, and he taps. Test has got no choice. And The Rock got him. And Test, man. And well, Test, man, 2 boots. And he hit that test drive. But it didn't keep him down. Maybe he should have went for the pin off the boot. Went for that spine buster, but man caught him in the DDT. But the sharpshooter connected. A Samoan drop there, but the sharpshooter got it done. And The Rock is victorious here tonight. We've seen him tap people out before. Our very first WrestleMania in Season 1, he tapped out Steve Austin in the main event of WrestleMania to the sharpshooter. And well, does this mean we could see the champion of the people versus the people's champion once again? And hell, what's Test's opinion going to be after losing this one? If Test won this match, there was no argument that he would be in that matchup. But ladies and gentlemen, that is us for tonight. Like, share and subscribe. Leave those comments down below. Who do you think should be in Team WCW and who should be in Team ECW? Let me know. Write out the match that you think it should be. Who should be in which team? I'm going to be asking this at the end of every episode. And well, the same person, you might keep changing your mind who should be in it. Let me know each week and we'll see. And we'll see which choices are made by the McMahon-Helmsley faction of WCW and Paul Heyman. There's only a couple of weeks to go. Who should it be? As I said, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.